Hello, welcome to Mr. B's Ukulele channel. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy watching.
It's Elvis month on Mr. B's Ukulele channel, and here today is our tutorial for Elvis's Always on My Mind, which goes all the way back to 1973. So we're going to have a look at the chords, we'll have a quick look at the strumming, which is very easy, and then I'll give you a bit of a walk through bits of the song and talk about the layouts. Okay, here we go. So let's start by looking at those chords, and the chords are very simple. It starts on a C. We've got an A minor in there. There's a G and a G7, and we've got an F and an E7 and a D minor and a D7. And they are all the chords, so nothing too challenging there. There's just quite a wide variety of chords, so I put this in as a level 3 just because it's got quite a few different aspects to the song and the chords and what have you, but there's nothing particularly difficult, so it is quite an easy accessible song to have a go at. Let's just go through those chords carefully one more time. So the C, F, G, A minor, I would hope we're all very comfortable with. The G and the G7, hopefully we can look at that easily as well. So the G to G7, the quick tip I'll give you on that is your second finger, which is on the C string there, on the second fret, you can keep that in the same place. So there's my G, and then I swing that down across to the G7, but I don't move my second finger, I just move my first and third finger from the G to the G7. So it should sound a bit like this, the G to the G7, and I just pivot on that second finger, so I move the other two but I don't move that second finger. It makes the G to G7 switch much easier. Okay, we've got a D minor, first finger on the E on the first fret and second finger on the top two strings on the second fret, and a D7, effectively a full bar on the second fret, and our third finger in the C chord position there on the third fret for the D7. And the other chords we should be comfortable with. So that's pretty much the chord selection. So nothing too challenging there. Do have a quick look at any of those that you're not comfortable with. Okay, let's look at the strumming now, and the strumming is really easy. It's a down, down, up all the way through with just a few select single strums linking some of the verses together. And if you have a look at the sheet music, and as always, don't forget you can download the sheet music through the link to my Dropbox account, which is in the description to the video below. And you can always find my sheet music there that I create for my songs. And if you have a look at that, you'll see I've color coded it. So most of the chords are in red, so that's just a down, down, up for the red strumming pattern for this song. And then in green, I've got a big down green arrow, and it's just a single strum. So if we just have a look at the first couple of lines, it's like this, and you'll see how easily it flows together. Maybe I didn't treat you, G7, A minor, quite as good as I should have. Then we do the single strums, F, G, back to the C. Maybe and you can see how it's just a couple of easy single strums in the middle of that, and that's all it is. As we go through the song, a couple of single strums here and there, and the rest is a nice simple down, down, up, and it's really a beautiful singing song. The ukulele chords are really quite simple to go with that, and the strumming is really quite simple to go with that, but really enjoy singing this one and enjoying all the vocal part to it. So I'll just give you a quick walk through a couple of the verses, or the verse and the chorus in fact, and then I'll talk to you about the layout of the song. Let's do verse 2 and the chorus. Here we go. So it starts on the C, and the introduction's really easy as well. It's just the C 4 times, so down, down, up 4 times. And let's go straight into verse 2 and then the chorus. Maybe I didn't G hold you, G7, A minor, all those lonely on the C, lonely F times, single strums, F, G, back to the C. And I guess I never G told you, G7, A minor, I I'm so happy that you're D7 mine. To the F. If I make you feel C, second best. Back to the F. Girl, I'm so C, sorry, I was D minor, blind. To the G7. You were always on my C, mind. G7. You were always on my C, mind. F, G7, then to the chorus, on the C. Tell, to the A minor, me. To the F. Tell me that your C, sweet love, hasn't D minor to the G, died. C again. Give me, on the A minor. Give me F, one more chance to C. Keep you satisfied. D minor to the G. Fied. Back to the C, satisfied. And then we do a quick instrumental. I just do half of a verse for the instrumental. C, G, A minor, C, D7, and then we come in halfway through what is verse 1. F. Little things I should have C, said and done. F. I just see, never took the time. And then we just repeat, you were always on my mind. We do that 4 times, which Elvis does in the song. So we're following the structure of his song, but he does more of an instrumental break there as well. So we've taken that out slightly. But we do the you were always on my mind 4 times. And then we go into the ending, which is basically a repeat of verse, well, it's a mix of verse 1 and 2, and that we've just taken out for the ending the lead lines. So we just keep it really simple. I'll just go through the ending. So it starts on the C. Maybe I didn't G treat you. A minor. Quite as C, good as I should have on the F. F, G, and then the same again. We're going to do the same melody line there again. That's all we're doing there. That's as a sort of repeated line to finish on. Back to the C. Maybe I didn't G love you. A minor next. Quite as often C as I could have. F. Maybe I didn't hold you. All those lonely, lonely times. And I guess I never told you. And then we just fade out. I'm so happy that you're mine. And it just fades at the end. So what we've got there is we've got the opening 2 lines of the verse. Da 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 da. But then we just repeat that line. We don't go into the 3rd and the 4th line of the song. We just repeat that opening pattern 4 times through the ending. Then it then just fades out, and like I said, that's how Elvis ends his, and that's good enough for us, therefore. And that's it. That's the song. So it's very simple. It's quite a long one. There's quite a lot to it there. A few different chords to get your head around, but nothing difficult. So it's a great classic Elvis number. Do enjoy it. Take care.